Hi everybody, I'm Jake and this is Grace. Today we are going to draw a deer. Grace has got a little bit of a cold, so she's not going to draw with us today.
Bye!
So let's get started. As always, we're going to start with some foundational shapes. Draw a circle that's pretty much in the center of your page. That's going to be the chest. And we're going to draw another circle kind of up like there, about one circle's distance away from this other circle. And this circle's a little bit smaller, as you can see. Make sure these circles. As always, you know, if I'm going too fast, you can always stop the video and catch up. And it might be a good idea just to be like a half a step behind me. So see what I draw. Wait a second, make sure you really understand and I'm done drawing with that, and then draw it. That's not a bad idea to do. So we got the hips here in this circle. It's going to overlap this circle, and it's going to be a hair smaller. See, you can see the distance from the bottom here, bottom there, and these are pretty much parallel at the top, or there's both. Not parallel. These are parallel lines like that. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Let's draw a circle for the muzzle, or the nose of the deer. And yeah, and we're going to draw another circle right here for the tail as a guide for there. And that's all the guides for right now. We'll go back in and when we're finished, you know, adding some more details like the legs, I'll save the guides for the legs later. All right. Okay. So imagine there's an equator running around this sphere right here, and this circle is a sphere. All right. And then we're going to place one eye, which is going to be an oval. And we're going to place it just kind of like that. And then we're going to place another one. It's a squished oval, where this right down like there. Okay? And we're going to draw the blacks of the eye. And this black eye needs to be a little bit squished too. It's the same height, but it's a little bit squished. And we can kind of fill in there. And then just give a little bit of eyelash. This is going to be a female deer. So I'm going to give him eyelashes. All right. There's going to be a nose right here. So there's another oval. And then we're going to draw the side of the face. The side of the face is a line that it's kind of an, it's almost like a flat J, or it's just a J that doesn't come up. It's this little arc. It's not a straight line. It comes over like that. And I'm going to just kind of clean this up so you can see it a little better. I'm going to have a line that comes right off the nose like that, and a line that comes back for the nose, because the nose kind of curls around the front of the snout like that. Okay. Then we're going to do another little arcing line and another one. And these are little kind of smiles almost. Just leave it like that. And then let's go in and add some ears. So let's foundational shape, an oval here and an oval here. I'm making this oval a little bit narrower than this one. And then put most, animals that have ears that stick up like that, they have these muscles to pull up those ears. They're large and kind of stick out. So you kind of draw a little arced line, a little curved line. Okay, and then we can draw the inside of the ears. Actually, I'm gonna have this ear kind of pointing away. So just take this and kind of a curved shark fin at the top of here. And we're gonna kind of do the same thing up here, kind of a curved shark fin that goes, it's not really too sharp. You don't want to make it too sharp, and then take that line and have it curve down like this, and then over like that. So you have, when it gets close to this line here, it's about that height. You arc it away. And you can add some little hairs right in there, because animals have a little bit extra hair in there to keep out bugs and stuff like that. Okay, let's draw the neck. The neck is it's important for a female deer to keep kind of the rounded back up here and then curve down and in. I'm going to do kind of the same thing. It's not a straight line that goes from here to there. It curves in and down like that. All right, looking good. So if we want, we can go in and we can erase some of these construction lines. You don't have to do that now. If you want to wait to the very end to erase the construction lines, that's totally fine. This, I realized we didn't really draw the bottom of the chin. Don't go too far in that bottom of the chin like that. Okay. Making good progress, I'm going to erase some of these construction lines in here. Just like that. I'll come in and do a little bit better of a job later. But this line is going to kind of sweep in to right back here and then just kind of curve around like that. A slight curve. All right, looking good. Okay, the shoulder is going to be right here. This is just going to be a construction shape, and it's not going to be in the final drawing. And let's draw a leg. This is going to be just a construction line. Leg down for right there, and a leg right there. Now, think deer have really long legs. And that's what makes them look graceful and like they can jump and hop like they do. So don't shortchange their length of the legs. Make sure the leg length is at least the length of their body. So you can see from the tip of the eraser to the bottom right there. And the tip of the eraser, and I go a little bit past that. You know, it's down to there. And I might even go a little bit further when I'm actually drawing the legs. Okay, so there's the construction lines for that. Now, there's going to be another shoulder. She's got a shoulder over here. So let's draw that in, and then we can follow that in. And the cool thing about deer's legs, it's a little weird. Their proportions of their arms / front legs are a lot different than ours. And that's important on getting the right feel for these deer. So the halfway point is about right here. Draw the joint a little bit further down. And then, so we're going to have two lines right here. We have a curve, and then it goes straight down, but these lines are arcing in. Their shoulder is big, the shoulder's probably like twice the length of this joint here. I'm not sure if this is like the wrist joint or if it's an elbow, and like the actual shoulder's more right there. I'm not really a deer expert, but I should have one of my friends who's published some wildlife drawing books. She could really tell you how to draw a deer. But yeah, anyways, so these are kind of almost a triangle, but not quite. Coming down to there, and then these two lines are parallel to about to the end, and then they have these little are going to come at a different angle, slight angle from here. I'm going to angle off, and then these are pretty much parallel, and then you have a little nub. It's like a J that's on its side, or candy cane. And then their other, what are fingers, like their thumb, is way back up here. It's actually overlapping a little bit like that. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Angle down, parallel lines, come off a little angle, and a little J for their toes. And then their thumb that kind of sticks out back like that. All right. And that's their front legs. And let's do the back legs. Start with a foundational shape. We're going to draw another one right like that. And the front of their leg is like that. The back is a little bit more straight. And then kind of kicks down like that. And then we go down like this. So it's circle, circle, bigger circle, smaller circle, come in, straight in the back. This is more, this is coming in. These lines aren't parallel, they're coming in. And then these lines are pretty much parallel. And you do the same thing. And my leg is not quite long enough. I think I just need to lengthen that up a little bit. And there we go. So it's this part of the leg is very similar to that part of the leg. I'm starting it up a little higher. I don't know if that's 100% right, but don't tell anybody, okay? But it looks good. So that's what's important. And we're going to do the same thing over here. You can see this one for the back leg is going to be about right like that. It's going to kind of come down like here to a joint right here. I know what I'm doing. I know why this looks. I know why. I'm going to change it. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it because I'm sure you guys have already drawn. I also forgot those little toes there. There are her little toes there. One secret to making your character's pose look a little bit more natural is try not to make their limbs too parallel. And that's what I was thinking. I kind of made their limbs a little bit parallel. Trying to kick it out. So as long there's more space down here. All right, there we go. It's the same thing. straight line. All kicked out at a little angle like that. And then toes, toes, toes. All right, we're almost done with the drawing. Just finishing up with the tail. It's a very fluffy tail. So draw like kind of arcing in, and then have one like tuft of hair sticking out there, and then more on the bottom. All right, that's great. And then we're just going to draw a line that comes down like that, because they have, this deer is going to have a lighter skin, and then little shark fins and hairs back like that. You can draw same over right here. And there you go. All right, let's get our mighty coloring fists of power out. And are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, looking good. All right, I went with a typical, deer brown, but if you went with a pink deer or you colored your deer blue, that's pretty awesome. Go for it. All right, guys, thanks for drawing along with me today. See you next time. Bye.